Welcome, everybody. At the end of our last session, you guys had exited the Temple of the Sun and the Moon. You guys took a rest at the end, and you headed towards the main excavation site. And that main excavation site is where we are going to just a second. I do need to make a couple updates. Thought I changed the session number on the overlay panel, and that's what I'm going to do really quick. I see what happened is I saved the wrong picture. So we'll fix that. So we will do File, Save As, PNG. And we will fix it right here. Figure, load. There we go. Going to the main excavation site for our beginning. So that's what we will do. The hour-and-a-half travel for you guys to get there, we will expend. For those that did, I may have deleted your morning casting. So like if you always cast mage armor, stuff like that, make sure that you get it cast on your character. I'm going to unpause the game for us. And we're going to go add some. And we will arrive at the excavation site.
Don't worry, all my castings of looks devilishly handsome are still intact.
There we go.
So is this permanent buff of modesty?
Prestidigitation goes very far.
Uh-huh.
Or was it glamorize?
There's also restyle.
Oh yeah.
My cast of dagger in your ribs is at full.
my casting of Cleaven too.
Here we go. That will make it better. You guys arrive at the main excavation campsite early in the morning on the 2nd of Dawn March. Again, reminder, you guys are traveling with two generic guards, Lyda and Tess. And Lyda and Tess came with the individual half groups during our session, mini sessions. You guys combined as a group and explored the Temple of the Sun of the Moon. Had solved some puzzles, and you discovered some desecration to the Temple of the Sun of the Moon. Lyda, you guys found a book. It was locked. You were unable to fully gather what was in the book, with the exception of it had something to do with Orcus. Had the symbol of Orcus on it. And as you arrive to the camp, you see the camp is about half full of what you would expect the camp to be. There are guards around the guards area. About cap's about half empty, but you do see some individuals in front of you. The first one is Garrick Gagrim Hardhammer. She is the head of the guards here at the excavation site. So she's the one that would have split everybody up into their original groups. Callum Cindershade. She is the lead archaeologist here at the sites. Merrick Moonwhistle. He is the lead cleric to Aron here at the sites. Aron is the sun god. And Snicket Brighttooth. Odd to see, but Snicket is, especially since Snicket is a goblin, Snicket is the lead cleric to Lunara here at the excavation sites. Very odd to see a cleric to anything other than the monster gods from a goblin. As your party arrives, they kind of come join you in the middle of the circle, and Gagrim goes, well met. We expected you guys back last night. Were there any issues?
No big issues that we've couldn't handle, but we found something quite interesting.
There was a skeleton party. All the participants are alive or deader than dead.
A few mere undead and nothing more.
Oh, and also a temple.
Oh yeah, temple.
That too.
That we Indiana Jones out of it.
When you say temple, Callum speaks up. But temple?
Yes.
The only temple that we know about at our excavation site. Are you sure it was a temple?
Yes, it was temple to sun and moon.
Yes.
Merrick and
Very well made.
Snicket look at each other and go, no. You they whisper to each other, and then Merrick goes, you found it. The temple to the sun and the moon. It's here.
We found a temple to the sun and the moon.
Yeah.
Might be what you're looking for.
At which time Lyda pipes up. They did find something. Here's the book they found inside of it. And she hands it over to Snicket, because she is a Lunaran. Snicket quickly flips through the book that Lyda opened with the knock spell. Get me. This book would not be in Temple Sun Moon.
It did seem to be sealed away.
Yes.
It was.
Had to solve several puzzles to get to it. Quite evil, though, and it seemed to have a large number of undead guarding it. Or drawn to it, or something.
Book speak undead god.
Yeah. Orcus. Mm-hmm.
Orcus, yes. You sure Temple Sun Moon?
It could be coincidence that there are a lot of sun and moon iconography, but probably not. You can check it out yourself, but we've cleared all the skeletons from it, although it's a mite caved in after we retrieved the book.
And then later caved in. There is an entrance still.
It was
You
mostly
see-
contained at the entrance.
You see
the gold might come back.
You see Snicket flip a couple pages. Look, old, falling apart. And she whispers to Merrick and points at a little section. And let me mark her, and we're gonna go here. First part, just history. Divine Legacy, Orcus and his devoted in Thalade. Says, in the ancient lands of Thalade, the whispers of Orcus, the demigod of demons and the god of undeath, echo through the ages. His divine essence calls to those who willingly embrace the eternal gift of undeath, shunning the mortal coil. The faithful in Thalade, bound by the sacred rites of necromancy, honor the Dark Lord with unwavering devotion. So it looks like it's a simple book of history to Orcus originally, as this is interesting. And the second part, that Snicket reads, the eternal war in Ulagar in the mortal realm. Behold Ulagar, the abyssal realm of Orcus, a world teeming with restless dead. Here the mighty Orcus wages an unending war for domination against the Thanatonic Titans. His divine will extends to the mortal realm, where his followers label to spread the sacred truth of undeath and the dark arts of necromancy. Merrick goes, you said you fought skeletons and undead?
Yes.
Yeah, there was a ghoul
Yeah, a single ghoul and several skeletons.
that jumped out of the book.
Well, he appeared where the book was. We don't know if he
Yeah.
came out of the book.
A lot was happening. It was hard to see.
Snicket flips some more through. Language ancient, hard to translate. Got one more, though. One more section out of the book that Snicket is able to tell you about. Reads, the chosen and the servants of Orcus. Among the chosen of Orcus are those who bear the mantle of the anti-paladin, warrens of dark faith. Foremost among them is the Lich Phagia, once a priestess of Auron. When Snicket says this, Marek kind of stirred. Can't be. Phagia, once a priestess of Auron, the Dawnbringer, who saw the true light and twilight of her life and turned to the worship of Orcus. In Ulagar, the Dark Lord is served by demon-undead hybrids, powerful liches, the seductive Lilitude demons. His formidable servant, the Balor Lord of Goriath, the Soul Drinker, has been unleashed upon the material plane to sow destruction. Merrick goes, this book seems to be from describe things from the pre-rising area to just prior to the rising. Goriath had just entered the material plane months before the rising happened. I hope this... But you seeing undead there, that sparks ill fortune, as we haven't had major undead presence since the rising.
There's been undead on the island before.
Undead, yes, but undead with a Book of Orcus nearby?
I mean, technically the book's been here the entire time.
Maybe that's...
We just found it now.
Gagrum summons over the two guards that traveled with you. She speaks with them. If that's the case, we must guard this temple where you found this. Keep anything else at bay. And she sends the 2 guards along with 6 other guards from the guard camp. She sends the 2 guards away with 6 others to back to where you guys just came from, just to set up a temporary campsite to protect the area in case any more skeletons arise from there.
As they're going, I call out, they were mostly skeletons. You'll want clubs instead of axes.
You say that we didn't.
Yes,
Well, that's because you had me.
I was going to say because we had Garrick, but that works too.
Yes. My axe can cleave through the skeletons with ease.
Yeah, but it would have been better with a club.
Don't need a club.
We need something to smash the bones.
Well, if you do need something to smash bones with, it sounds like that you guys are would be a great asset to my expedition crew. That's Callum. That's speaking.
No. I meant more like mortar and pestle. We really need to grind those bones to dust.
Ah,
So you're an alchemist then?
No, just joking.
but
Did you say crew?
Callum goes, but it sounds like you guys would be perfect assets to help us with our at the excavation site if you're willing. So, sorry, my throat is really sore right now.
I get that.
Understandable.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Fair.
the problem is that now that my sinuses are finally starting to drain and all that stuff, it's when I wake up in the morning, it's nice and thick. So I'm trying to cut it with some tea.
Gotcha.
Let me open up my document really quick. I thought I had open.
I've been feeling that too. Not quite as bad, but
With the weather changing, yeah, it's around that time.
Go. I'm Callum goes, well, I'm the leader of the Emberborn League here on this expedition. Be wondering if you'd be willing to hire on to actually help out with this our expedition. We pay 3 gold a day per person. We take care of any food or anything while you're at the campsites. Plus, we give you at least 25% of the value that we assess on any artifacts that you're able to help us obtain while we're doing our excavation. With future considerations after this expedition, if you decide to continue working with the Emberborn League. Would you be interested?
Potentially. I'm rather interested in seeing where all this goes, anyhow.
I'm interested.
Me
It would
too.
be think it would be good for my personal training, so
yeah. You lot will need some muscle in the group. I suppose I could tag along.
You had me at pay.
Well, Gallum goes, well, I mean, Gagrum. Well, we do have assets here available to you if you would, if you do need any other. You had mentioned issues with your weapons. Do you need anything else to assist you before, if you're going to help the Emberborn League here?
Body's a weapon, and it's perfectly effective.
So,
He's
is
not
there
wrong.
anything you would want to purchase from the traveling merchants that came with you? That came with them.
I probably should actually grab a bludgeoning weapon.
Yeah, also maybe some you don't have any javelins or anything, do you?
Oh,
No, I just
Yeah.
have an axe.
Yeah, you might want to pick up a couple. Just to have a range option.
Yeah, possibly.
I would be looking. Do they have a crafter of sorts with the gold that we recently were given? I have just enough for a potency rune if they have somebody of that caliber here.
the runes we'd have to get back in town, or we could have one for you here tomorrow. Which rune would you be looking for?
Potency +1.
Okay, yeah, just standard potency. Yep.
Yep.
We could have runes back for you tomorrow. Unfortunately, we don't travel with them. But the city, second. But Seaside Cape does have them. We could send a request on our daily restock run.
I would appreciate that, especially if we're going to be going into more of these tombs or these sites.
Okay, so that goes Kibo. Food, Bowed. Do you need anything?
Yeah, I need to. I need to go shopping.
Okay. What would you desire?
Weapon that deals smash damage,
Bludgeoning.
bludgeoning damage. That has a agile trait.
Uh,
I feel like a nightstick would do that.
that's darn. A gauntlet. A gauntlet is agile and does bludgeoning.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking
It
at.
also has the free hand trait. Pretty nice. So I think it like if you're wearing plate armor, I think it comes with it, right? Like effectively.
Yeah, it comes with plate, splint, and half plate. Another option is also like a light hammer.
Yeah, so they do have clubs, maces, the light hammers.
I will take
There's
a
the
light
poi.
hammer.
Okay, so light hammer. Drag that on here. That would be 3 silver pieces for the light hammer.
Yeah.
Ooh. If I just
There's
buy
also the light mace, which has both agile and finesse.
Oh, then I will. If there is, then I will take light mace, not light
Okay.
hammer.
I'll just trade that out. Light mace. Give that to there. Who else needed a light mace? I gave it to Bowed.
I would like a I don't want to go too heavy. I think I'll take like 4 light hammers.
Okay. Light hammer.
Wow, someone took to the heart a lesson from Mario.
2, 4. That would be 1 gold, 2 silver.
All right. Okay. Yeah, that'll give me some ranged attacks and a blunt weapon.
Errol, anything? Ural?
Do they happen to have a hand wraps of mighty blows available?
Yes. They do have, just like the potency rune, they would have to get that from Seaside Cove.
That's perfectly fine.
But they would
Can I
have it
let
ready
them
for
know
you in
and
the
then-
morning.
That's perfect. Yeah.
Okay. Spike, anything?
No, I'm good right now.
And Varus?
I've got everything I need already.
Okay. Callum goes, well, if that's the case, we will, like I said, we'll send, on our daily run to town, we'll send people to pick up those other 2 items that you requested. But we have our main dig going on at the excavation site. But we found a secondary entrance there in the past couple days that we do need a group to go in. That way we can kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We've got the main group, plus you guys could explore the secondary entrance. Would that be acceptable? You guys willing to do that for us?
Sure, we can handle that.
Okay.
That was 1 temple. I think we can handle another.
Ooh, I guess maybe should I also buy a potency rune? I probably should, shouldn't I?
I will have.
If you have gold.
I'll have potency. They'll have potency runes available for all 6 of you.
Gotcha.
So I have bamfed you to what the excavation site looks like. I kind of do a description if you want to zoom out a little bit. The part that is glowing blue at the top, that's where their main expedition team is currently exploring. They did uncover down at the bottom of this ladder here in the past couple days, they did uncover what appears to be an entrance to something else there. That's the one that they're going to want you to explore. The expedition site, the main expedition site, is just like a 15-minute quick travel to from the base camp. But they don't sleep at the base camp. They don't want to sleep right there at the excavation site because it gets noisy and stuff like that. But we will, if you are willing to, we are going to do that. And it is, again, just like last time, anything that you're going into an underground place, it is probably pretty dark. When you go down there, let's see, I need food.
Oh, who did we put light spells on before? I was thinking we just put the same.
Okay. Epo.
I know it was me, Garrick.
Once I get you down into the underground, I'll let you guys bamf those out as necessary. Spike and Ural. I think you're still on the map. I'm gonna move. I'm just gonna move everybody forward one just to make sure that you are on the map. Yep, you weren't.
Yep.
And we are gonna. Oops.
Well, this is dark and creepy.
Everything will be fine.
I'm gonna just do a quick re. So, let's look here. You go through that entrance, and you do find they did excavate to the top of some stairs, but they haven't done much excavation since that. You do see a major passageway. This looks again like the Temple of the Sun and the Moon. This looks like it is definitely man-made. Nice, intricate stonework throughout here. So, as party, as you come in, I need to see what's up here. Okay, everybody's at the right altitude. Your party's in the general marching order that you selected at the beginning of last session. What does the party desire to do? You see this nice T passageway coming up in front of you. You do see what appears to be some gems that every once in a while brighten up and then turn off, and then brighten up and turn off in the passageway.
Intriguing.
Let's proceed with caution and try not to touch anything without everybody ready. We don't know what it could do here.
Okay.
With your lead, Garrick.
Right.
So, Garrick, as you approach that corner, it seems like your presence has, or something has illuminated that gem that's on that wall right there. You see what appears to be bookshelves lining all of the walls here. The books have been torn out of the a lot of empty spots in the shelves. The stuff that's remaining in these shelves appears just to be this decayed covers of some books. Nothing really intact in the current area that you're at, as far as a whole book would go. But if this place was filled, there'd be thousands upon thousands of books in here. If it was in its pristine state prior to becoming ruins.
Interesting.
This is a treasure trove of older knowledge. I'm sure the crew would be delighted if we could find anything of that is still legible.
Well, what direction do we want to go? Seems like we got a few options.
So it looks like you can go north, east, or west.
Well,
Then maybe We try west. It looks like it curves around in a perimeter.
Yeah.
Those reasons, any?
I would like everybody to set their exploration activity right now.
What is an exploration activity?
So go to your party sheets. Those are things that while you're exploring, these are things that that your character are doing. This would be like if you're sneaking around, that would be avoid notice. I've got looks like Spike is doing detect magic. You can defend. You can seek. On your character sheet, if you open it up, click on actions. There is a tab under actions called exploration. You can hit the browse button, and that will pull up activities list of basically the free action activities. Typical ones that people do would be the avoid notice. If they've got check walls, cover tracks, defend, investigate, keep on casting a spell. So like somebody wants to cast detect magic over and over and over again, that type of thing. So those are ones that you could drag from the browser into that exploration activity, and then you can click from there to activate them. If you're avoiding notice during exploration, that allows you to that allows you to use your stealth versus your perception for initiative, if it's better, if you want to do that.
Yeah, I'm looking through.
Just
Investigate.
It's helpful if somebody takes both the scout and seek actions.
So scout is for initiative and will make us react faster in initiative.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
seek.
Yes.
I'm guessing you mean like search.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so search.
Oh, is it search?
Varus has got search.
Yep.
That's looking for hidden
Okay.
doors, hazards, and stuff like that.
All right, then I will scout.
DM,
Yep.
is there of writing? Occultist writing.
Okay. Kibo.
Yes.
No, Kibo. You're doing the avoid notice. Spike, your detect magic. Each of those gems that, as you're walking around, that are automatically lighting themselves, those are magical.
Maybe that makes sense.
As you're kind of seeing, they seem to be proximity oriented.
Oh my bad.
Okay. Again, that everything seems to be lined with books. Trash all over the floor. Trash pages littering. I would say that pull this up. Sir Breachmane, in the piles of here, let me put them on the floor for you. In the piles that are on the floor, does find one intact book. One book that's fully intact, covered up by these scraps of pages that are worn out. There. me let me look at your languages.
I could read a lot of things.
Yeah. For
What kind
your
of book?
languages party sheet. I'm gonna do Sir Breach main. Control V.
Nice.
So Spike,
Oh,
as well as Sir Breachmain, are able to understand that this book is in Dwarvish. It's called The Dwarf's Forge, Enchanted Metalwork, and Magical Creations. Its author is Thrain Steelheart. And just a quick flip through gives you the idea that it's how to do magical enchanted forging. It gives some guidelines in there.
Ooh.
The Dwarvish is slightly off from today's current dialect, and just based off of the condition of these tomes, it was probably an old book prior to even being buried in these ruins.
I speak fluent dwarf.
hey, then maybe you can,
Yeah.
It might be good to memorize at least a little bit of this. When we hand it over, it's hard to imagine that we'll be able to see it whenever we please. But it looks useful. At least the techniques described.
Oh
Okay.
yes. Enchanting is always handy. I don't know how to do it yet. I'm working on it. So this could help.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have to give them all the books?
There's
a lot of books.
There's Mando, don't do that.
Well,
Are you already thinking of stealing from our employer?
I'd like somebody from your group to roll a society check.
It's not stealing. It's not theirs yet.
Would.
And that's exactly
That's a 20.
That's exactly what Spike. You get the gist based off of what the make sure I got the right name. Callum. The way that Callum described it was that they're looking for major relics as far as you getting the 25% value. They didn't mention anything about little odds and ends that you found in there. More than likely, they would be appreciative of, letting them know that, hey, this used to be probably a library.
Yeah.
But they did not mention, and they were not very specific on what they meant by relic, and probably up to you guys to figure out what you think you mean by that.
This book, not a relic, but also it's dwarven, so my dad has more claim over this than they do.
I mean, I'd get into the ethics of archaeology as a whole, but regardless, I do agree that's definitely not a relic. Like, relics are like magic items, not
I'm not saying don't give them the books. I'm just like, we could keep a couple for ourselves, because there's tons of books here.
We could also ask for a copy before handing it over. Let them have the original, but have a copy of our own.
Well, given history in the case of Fabian Stoutheart versus Stoughton Iron Scale, the judging by that trial.
We don't live in a common law democracy here. Do we?
This point is...
That's
That
we can
can
ponder this as we
Yeah.
continue through. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
got the legal ramifications of this. Move on.
So as you continue looking through these scraps as you're heading there, you see the passageway does turn towards the north.
what did Sir Breachmane do with the book? Did he pass it to me, or
Yeah, he'll give it to you.
cool? I will put that in my pack
Okay.
as we walk. I am going to glance at the books titles as we walk, but not an active search.
But I would like Sir Breachmane to do a seek action.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Always a good thing
Okay.
to hear.
I was not expecting that right out the get-go.
Either a nat 1 or a nat 20.
Yep.
He does find several more books that, most of this looks like piles and piles of junk. But he is able to find 4 more.
Ooh.
Fully intact books.
Asmodeus embrace
Ooh,
the
nice.
devil's bargain.
So,
Demonology for
first
the
one, yeah,
daring.
Asmodeus's Embrace, Infernal Inspirations. The Devil's Bargain, Curses and Blessings. Demonology for the Daring. Fiendish Fables, Legends from the Underworld.
Nice. Fine.
I'm sensing a theming.
This might be.
We might be in the demonology section. It is a library.
That's what from the gist of the titles of the books in this area, you probably are in the I would call it the
Occultist.
fiend section. So devils and demons.
Wait, are we... Wait, I have one question about this, to the group.
Mhm.
Yes.
Aren't we... Wait, so this great library, or whatever it's called,
Yes. The library.
are we, book club?
I mean, we could start a book club. I have so many books I'd love to share. I'd have to go home though. I didn't bring
I
them with
mean,
me
you
'cause
have
some
books
are heavy.
already here.
Yes, but I haven't read these books yet. So I don't know if
Yurk will
I
just
could.
look down at his foot at the glowing circles.
So if you guys if several of you have gone against the right-hand wall there, you're actually can look down, and in these, you're looking down what appears to be a very large room down below you that has some intricate tile work down below.
Hey, those circles in the center match that symbol that now Spike's standing on.
Yep, I'm seeing if it activates anything.
Maybe you need to place a book on it.
Well, what book? Oh, it turned off. Oh, it's back on. Now it's off.
It's off.
So
What book?
yes, when your character goes on there, it does glow.
Seems it might be like the sun and moon. Symbols that
Maybe we
met
need to go.
in the other temple.
Maybe we need to go
So
find
Spike, how long
other...
are you going to stand on that thing?
We'll stay here for a bit until something happens.
Maybe-
Is it magical? Is there
Yeah,
magical
we'll
aura
give it
coming
a-
from it?
Yeah,
we'll give it a minute
yes,
before moving.
it does seem to be magical. After more than like 15 seconds standing on it, you see if you look down in the hallway, you do, down in that central chamber, you do see some red swirls start to happen as you're standing on it.
Something's happening.
Indeed.
Here, this little edge that I'm against on the right side, is it an elevated floor?
You're about 15 feet above that floor that's down below that has that thing on it.
Okay.
I think we should go investigate. If we find any more symbols, it's most likely they all need to be triggered.
Hey,
Much like the other
Right
temple.
there.
Wouldn't be surprised.
You do notice when you stepped off of it,
Yep.
it stayed lit.
Ooh.
So it seems like it's a switch. You step on it once, it lights. You step on it a second time, it turns off.
Okay.
Alright, so they're more like switches. Suppose we're going to the north then.
This is where the light was coming from, right? Out of this hole.
Okay, you get into there. You do see an old desk. Let me.
DM,
Yes.
can I search the pile of books that I am on? In searching for a full one.
Let me find you. Okay. Go ahead and do a seek.
I forgot. But
You can click the basic action macro.
yeah, I just
Yep.
mismatch the
Yep.
trigger.
Jeez. Oh man, you guys.
What?
Just your rolls today.
Happy to
Please
help.
tell me that I rolled 20.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Like not 20?
Yes, and that 20.
Yo.
That's 2 in a row for you guys.
Ooh.
Nice.
We're very good at finding books.
Yeah. These nerds.
So, Bood, the 2 you found, the first one is Aron's Justice, Light Against Darkness, and the second one is Lundara's Eclipse, Secrets of the Moon Goddess.
Yeah, more sun, moon. Some
Cool.
Seems we're in the
symbology.
god section.
Would you mind the eclipse? You mind if I hold on to that one? I'd
Yeah,
like
go
to
on.
peruse.
I pass it.
Yeah, you're at 7 books so far. You do see what appears to be a set of stairs. So you do see that desk. Nothing worthwhile based off of your seek actions, but you can see that.
Chest.
There is a chest there.
Well, is it locked?
It does appear to have a locking device on it.
Okay, so first I will try and look it over to see if there's anything trapped on it.
Go ahead and
Oh, I cannot open. I have deeper too.
Is it magical?
it is not magical. Go ahead and do a seek action to determine for there's any traps or anything like that on there.
Okay.
It does appear to be trapped.
Okay, so I will look down and try to disable the trap first.
Garrett will just take a step back while you're doing that.
I'm gonna go examine the bookshelf while you do that.
Okay, so go ahead and do the disabled device.
Good.
Yeah. Not only did you disable the trap that was within the lock, but you unlocked it at the same time.
Okay, perfect.
Critical success.
Yeah.
DM seething that we aren't triggering his traps.
Cope and thief.
All right, and then I'll open it up and see what's inside.
It was a mimic. It was a trapped mimic chest.
Mimic. You see various gems within it that are purplish in color, as well as some blue ones. I'm going to go ahead and drag them to the floor.
Ooh.
Hey.
You can go ahead and
Maybe
pick it off
those-
the floor if you want to.
Maybe those gems are a replacement for those that are lighting and flickering. And we just end up opening Runesmith that was janitor in here.
I mean, those gems aren't magical.
Ooh, he's
I
cute.
mean, but look at this table. He could be a rune crafter and use those gems in his chest to make runes that make those lighting
Maybe.
ones.
What's on the
Maybe
table?
that seems more like a librarian's desk to me, personally.
And
Then
there is
why
a
the hell
book
did he?
within there
Got a
also.
book.
Okay.
And that book
Then why the?
contains all of the formulas for crafting 0-level common items. So you
Oh, it's
basically
basic
have the
crafter's book.
recipes to craft any level 0 common items.
So looking it over, I will look it over and just say, well, Spike, you did say you were working on it. This might actually be quite useful for you. And I'll pass
Yeah.
over the
Dad doesn't let me.
crafter's
Dad doesn't let me keep his book.
That seems
You
to
have
go
your
further
own.
down.
I mean, this book is kind of stolen.
That seems to go further down. I think we should finish investigating this floor first.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Probably.
not stolen. It's just a book.
Right now, I just have to log in.
Again, tons of scrap all over the place as you're looking around. Mr. Breachmane, go ahead and do one more seek action, since you're the one doing the
Another
seek.
nat 20.
Can I do seek action too?
That's what your exploration activity is set up for. But yes, anybody, as you get to the new room, everybody can do a seek. But I'm just doing Sir Breachmane's is just because that's his exploration. He gets that first chance on there.
Okay.
Anybody else that wants to seek? This looks like to be another library section.
Garrick isn't really interested in books.
Books are the best.
Go on, Gary. Help us in here.
I've actually had a search action this entire time.
Yep.
Focus on this little pile here. in this
DM,
area.
Yes.
I have one question. Can I move this pile of books in searching for the symbol that we seen before? That one that lighted up when touched.
Yeah, you can look it, and you don't see another symbol so far. Good idea. So Spike,
Yes.
you found. Oops. I'm gonna select you
Ooh.
as, and then repost it.
Okay.
You found Enchantment Reborn: The New Age of Magic.
Ooh.
Oh man, lucky you!
And
A visionary.
Kibo.
Tell you any better.
Finding all. We're getting all the crafting books today.
I am envious of you. I am kind of sad that there is no book that for me, no Devil's Tongue or whatever. They're just crafting.
Oh well. So I don't think that's really a crafting book. It looks more like he was predicting what might become.
Forecasting
Yeah.
a renaissance in magical item creation and enchantment techniques as old secrets merge with new innovations. So it's like it's a book on the history as opposed to the actual act.
Yeah.
Still.
Or like the predictions, sort of like it's talking about flying cars, essentially.
It's speculative fiction.
Mhm.
But
What?
Kibo's book that Kibo found in that pile is Mystic Forgeries: The Art of Magical Item Creation, which is a practical
Oh, there
guide
we go.
giving step-by-step processes to basically enchant items.
Okay, now I feel that somewhere here around this place is a great underground forge.
I mean, that's possible, but there was also the demonology
demonology.
section.
Yeah.
So far
but-
you
Yeah,
found
really.
books that relate to magical enchantments. You found books that relate to fiends, demons, devils, and the such. And you found books to two of the gods.
Religion.
Yeah, religion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone here was restoration looping.
Yeah, actually, I'm just thinking about that. The stairs probably lead down to that big symbol. So
I presume.
So you guys should see some exclamation points. If you double
Yeah,
click
I'm
the
seeing it.
exclamation point, it will take you to the down a level.
Or library. Spike is
Wait.
just so excited. Spike is a child at a candy store.
Wait. Are we under the sea?
I don't think so.
No, under the sea level.
Probably not quite, but getting close to being under the sea level.
Oh, cool. Lovely.
Well, this looks like
More books here.
and another symbol
And-
that you
Oh,
just
symbol!
Yes,
Cool.
and Boo, there's that other symbol. It is lit right now. Because somebody stepped on it.
It was
Yep.
me.
bowed.
I would like so in this section, we're gonna let Sir Breachmane take his first check in this section.
Versus while I believe is
Yeah,
searching.
I've had the seek action this whole time as well. Did I do it as well?
Yes, go ahead.
So I think I have second best perception in the party. So.
Derek has our best perception in the party.
Yes.
There is.
He's just not interested.
Yeah, there.
Rude. But they're books. It's more interesting than books.
Axes,
Because that's
training, fighting, fame, fortune.
This book teaches me how to make your axe better.
It's good enough.
Okay, then I won't enchant your axe later.
It's not
Oops,
the weapon,
I
it's the
selected
user.
the wrong person. Let me click on Varus instead of Arl. Girl. So, Varus, you on that table, the only thing that's intact is a map of some sort of intricate under Ground caverns. No labels. Map of intricate underground caverns. There are no labels
I think you had it right the first time.
on it, but you can tell it's definitely some sort of cave system that's on that thing. There are no names or anything on it. That no way to indicate entrance-wise what it is, anything like that. But there is some sort of map of an underground cave system in that area. Further thorough searching of that section does not reveal anything else.
Who knows? Maybe we'll find this cave. Keep an eye out for distinctions.
Yeah.
Hmm. That's true. Gives me an odd feeling.
Okay, in that center area are two seekers. I would like you to roll perception checks in this general central area.
Can I look in the eyes of this statue?
Look in the eyes of the statue.
Yeah.
Some
Then you go
Scooby-Doo
back to your
painting,
soul.
just it's looking back at you.
I was more expecting hit by beam of dwarf wisdom.
Oh. Nah, it's a solo leveling statue. It's going to shoot beams that level us all.
Sir Breachbane. As Bood is staring in the eyes of the statue, you realize
Whoa.
Secret
it
passageway.
actually moves. You guys in your
Interesting.
freaking nat 20s. That's 3 of them in the first hour.
Yep.
I see a
Alright.
bed, a chest, and a desk of books.
Yeah.
Look around, and Debo will move towards the chest and check if it's locked and trapped.
Yes, I suppose I will.
So Kibo, go ahead and do a seek for me.
So this is more interesting. The books. I shall also look around.
This does not appear to be trapped. It is locked. So you can go ahead and do your disable a device.
I'll pick up.
Unlike the rest of the stuff that you found that's like in total shambles and stuff like that, the books that are in here are intact.
Oh, great.
Out of books.
Lore.
Need to go back up and
Huknął dwarfish. Because I have a question about it.
Question about what?
A question about how to spell a phrase.
What's the phrase?
Rock and stone.
rock and stone.
Yes, rock and stone in dwarvish.
Oh, in
Oh,
Dwarvish.
in Dwarvish.
In dwarvish, yeah.
Oh, actually, that I could do.
Yes, you go like this.
Nice.
You could change the language you're typing in.
Yeah.
Oh.
My all of 2 languages.
I could teach you some languages.
Me too.
Did that 17 open up the lock?
Yes, it did. I am just a second.
I love how besides Taldan, none of us speak like similar languages.
We have a good spread.
Yeah.
I know Draconic.
Yeah.
Draconic
like,
common-
Me and Bound share Draconic.
I have
Ural, myself, and Varys share Halfling.
I have Goblin and Katish. Khajiit.
Kibo and Varys share Elven.
Yeah.
The only
It's
one
funny
that
that besides
speaks giant.
common, it's funny that besides common, the most common language in the party is halfling. In a party of no halflings.
Yeah.
I love my Khajiit.
We have a Halfling. Ural's a Halfling.
You don't count.
Me and Pops over here count as a whole when we're together.
Exactly.
Yes.
You're
that's what I'm
full.
thinking.
You're a full link. Not half, not quarter. You're full.
It wasn't this guy's turn. Or did the 17 fail to open it?
It opened it. I think he's.
Yeah,
grabbing
I'm
the-
getting you the
yeah.
stuff.
Gotcha.
Let me exit.
We're just ripping the kill time.
Yeah, it's my Control C and Control V is not working right now. I'm trying to get it to work.
DM.
Gotcha.
I will ask later. Can I read? There is a book? Is this book real? Like, is there a book on this table?
That's what I'm getting you right now.
Yeah.
There are 5 books on that table. Unlike the previous book, like this room, these books are in pristine condition. So what what you're able to find are 5 books: The Anvil and Soul, Dwarven Crafting Traditions, Stone's Echo, Tales from the Deep Mountain, Forge of the Titans, The Lost Art of Adamantine, The Ale-Soaked Chronicles of King Hammerfist, and Runes of Power, The Legacy of Stone. It appears that whoever used this room was Dwarvish, as all of the books seem focus on some sort of Dwarven history.
Are they also all written in Dwarven?
Yes, those are all written in Dwarvish.
Ooh.
And I probably should have pasted those in Discord at the same time. When we take our break, I'll go back up and copy and repaste those into Discord. In the chest, you do find import one item. Let me edit it.
If this book is for keeping records, then it's an artifact.
Which book?
No, he created a record just so that we know how many we found.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not. There's no
One item in that chest.
Oh,
Ooh,
plus one
plus
mace.
one mace.
that's actually really good.
Big,
Nice to have.
humongous. Nice touching.
And a potency rune to transfer onto something else later.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Maybe on my prison sheath.
Another, thorough search, nothing else in there.
Guys, I have idea.
Is it a good idea?
I mean, we can always take the chest and say it's an artifact. It's ancient. It is useful. It is artifact.
Let's use it while we're down here and then discuss that with them upstairs.
Our 2 seekers in this lower left-hand corner. Let's go ahead and
Can I roll? Can I roll seek too?
after the general, the ones that are doing the seek action. So that's just for their normal seek. If you're going to spend some time doing more seeking, anybody else who wants to seek can roll the seek action now, including those that already rolled for the generic, just walking in to see if you saw something as you walked in.
I will seek. It would be extremely funny if there was one book wrote in Goblin.
Maybe there might be.
I mean, it would be extremely funny.
Spike.
Yes.
The central bookcases, as you walked around them, you found a little button in one of the bookcases.
I press it, and then I realize I found a button.
What's that? Click. Uh-oh.
You press the button, and it opens. One of the bookcases slides open.
And I've blocked myself off from everyone.
I step in. There's another
Symbol.
circle. And then
there is
secret
another
bookcase.
set. There's another set of bookcases. Again,
Right.
just like the last room that you were in, this set is
Not damaged.
not damaged at all.
Mhm.
And
What books are on the bookcase?
I am getting those.
It's pulling it up.
Spike
Yep.
completely ignores the symbol on the floor.
Control C, Control V. We're gonna go here, and Garrick, since he was the first one that walked in. First one is the Infernal Hierarchy, is study of devilish nobility. That's in common. The Abyss Unbound, a scholar's descent. That's in Elvish. Pacts and Promises, the Devil's Bargain. That's in common. Whispers of the Pit and Songs of Fiends, Elvish. Chains of Damnation, the Binding of Fiends, Dwarvish.
Okay, I have one question. Who, in their right mind, was making all of this? Like, if you read every book that we currently have, you can become merchant so good that you can sell someone else's soul to your benefit.
Yeah. Possibly.
And okay, question: why there is? I know that there is. I know that there's Scholar Descent, the Abyss Unbound thing. It is not the original author's name. I know who is the original author to this book.
For
Who's
which
the
book?
original author?
The Abyss Unbound. It was lawful. HP Lovecraft. It was human. He was human.
Yeah.
Examine the book that's on the pedestal here, specifically, and see if it's of any import.
Yes.
Every book here has its value, or in gold, or in lore. Spike,
Yes.
aren't you getting a little bit bluish as we speak?
I'm getting bluish.
Yeah, from all the snow that you get. You speak about making horde. What dragon? What kind of dragon makes horde of books? Blue, I think.
Plenty of dragons make hordes out of books.
Yeah.
Okay, name one.
Spike.
This is convincing. I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I said the bar too low. Okay, what dragon else?
Other dragons don't matter. I'm the best dragon.
So the one on the pedestal.
Mhm.
Again, it's in Dwarvish. It's called Anvil and Thunder, the legacy of the Heavy Striker clan.
Whereas, Gary, we have found book for you.
Right.
Seems to be more about dwarves
Um,
and their lineage.
I mean, you and him have one thing that is very similar. Both of you have made heavy strikes.
That is just their name. Doesn't necessarily mean they have.
But you have heavy strikes, and he was heavy strike.
They would have gotten that name because they would have earned that name by making heavy strikes.
Yeah.
That's where dwarven names come from.
So in
Earl,
Dwarvish, you can be heavy striker.
when the name is translated, Sir Breachmane, his normal semi. Let's
His ephemeral
semi-ethereal demeanor that's about him seems to glow brighter. It's almost like you feel within you the connection with Sir Breachmane, that there is some sort of connection between him and this book.
Huh. Can I see that?
I wonder if we could find some of the forges.
I'll hand over that book to him.
Maybe we can learn how to make a thunder forged warhammer.
This sounds epic.
How do we forge with thunder?
I am going to...
Lightning is probably easier to forge with.
And that's the sense you get from him.
Ural nods slowly. Huh. Is it like a positive or a negative feeling?
Positive.
Like, as in...
The sense
Okay.
you get is his memory of the Heavy Strikers is positive.
Okay.
The
Interesting.
other part that's mentioned in there is, of course, negative, but the positive aspect of him knowing that word.
Right.
Oh,
We learn a little something about you every day, huh? He'll give that book back and just ask, like, "Hey, when we get back, I would like to read through it in depth."
wait.
Do you need me to translate it?
Please. I can read Dwarven.
We can
Wait.
work on that later.
Quick thing. Did we interact with this? It looks like a chest. I don't know if.
I think that was just an empty lectern. That's what it looks like to me, at
Yeah,
least.
Lectern. That makes more sense.
That lectern is where you found that book about the heavy strikers.
Yeah. Got it.
Not
All right,
not
we're
the
good.
the second one. There was
Yeah, there's nothing else there.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
As you guys enter the next room,
And the conference room.
Ooh.
again, the detect magic.
Glowing kryptonite.
Yeah, big, huge, glowing. That's above the table. That green light's above the
It's a
table.
chandelier.
Yeah, it's like a chandelier.
Kryptonian
You do
chandelier.
see a set of ruined bookshelves that appear to go into some sort of cave. I'd like my two seekers to go ahead and do the first quick seek in this area. And if you guys want to make a more thorough investigation of this area, anybody else for this general location around this conference room, go ahead and do that.
Someone check this player with me.
Garrick.
Mm-hmm.
Over next to where the ruins are, you can see some footprints, very small compared to anybody in your group. They're about the same size as Spike's feet. Multiple, some of them being a lot fresher than the others. So it's got some dust and dirt in there. So you can see that cavern has been used as a passageway for you don't know how long, but there are some that you can definitely tell are more recent than the others. There are no fully recoverable books in that area right there.
I would step away from that path. It looks like something's been using it to come in and out of here quite recently.
Okay, DM.
Yes.
Can I search for the freshest tracks or what or something close to it?
I can point them out to you.
Like you to do a looking at your things. Yeah, go ahead and do a seek action.
Kibo, Grandpa. I would stay out of there for now.
Yep.
Hmm.
You can watch.
So food, you don't. It's kind of hard to. Right next to the entrance, you can definitely tell which one's most recent. But anything further in that area, you can't tell. Sir Breachmane and Kibo, as you guys look into that central area, the red glowing is gone, but you see the symbol that each of those things that you guys have stepped on that floor.
Okay.
I think we should sit, not go in there for now.
Is it glowing?
It gives a bit of an ominous feeling. I think we should investigate the rest of the temple first.
I think that is the rest of the temple.
That's true.
Is it magic?
Mhm.
It's picking
The symbol
magic,
is
I
definitely
assume.
I mean,
magical. Yes, definitely lots of magic coming from there.
Hmm. Can you tell what kind, or is it just?
Yeah, can I do like an arcana or an occultism or something to determine the type of magic?
Yeah, I was gonna identify magic, see if I can tell what this ritual circle is meant for.
So go ahead and we will advance 10 minutes as you seems to be
Someone's at the door. I will be right back.
okay. Some sort of evocation and conjuration based magics from in that room in general.
So, like, since he doesn't have
Okay.
a lot of friends just yet, you can make it a little cheaper. And
Should we roll, or was that like the result of the roll?
That's the result of what you'd be able to sense.
Wait. What magics are those?
Conjuration and evocation. So it's probably going to blow something up or summon it and then blow it up. This is coming from
Okay.
Garrick, by the way, the one person here that has like zero magic experience.
Okay. Okay. Now add the fact there is shit ton of books about demonic things. Do you guys think
Could
that
create
in this
something.
place there were so many demons?
I think if that
sorry.
were the case, there'd be a lot more destruction.
Yeah.
I mean, it's evocation and summoning. So they can summon demon, evoked him to death or nearly death,
Mhm.
and then talk it out.
I think Uriel's onto something. With
Yeah, I do think that's.
everything that we've seen, this might be. You said that you were expecting a forge. Well, I think we found it.
No, I was expecting the forge, somewhere
Yeah.
near here.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's saying that this is maybe what they used for.
The
Well, it's not a
enchanting
traditional
process.
forge, but.
Wait, so
it's
you?
not.
Someone making a rift in this place to hell or whatever it's called to realm, then
No. This is the forge where they did their magical enchanting of weapons. This is as far as I can try and guess, this is a ritual circle that concentrates the magic and the creation and the enchantment process to either amplify or help along the process.
okay, that sounds more reasonable than my.
I will I'll look around towards the party and just say Kiba will say, well, we seem to have activated everything that needed to be activated.
If
We
it's a
can.
forge, would throwing a weapon onto it do something?
That's exactly what I was thinking, and I'll look back towards Spike and just say, well, this could be a good time to practice if you think the information in the books will help. Try and.
Garrick will just toss his great axe onto the portal since.
Yeah, I was gonna throw in one of the swords that I have, and I am actually going to take out some of the gems that we found as well and see if they resonate with the circle at all or do anything with it.
Okay. So we're going to start out with the great axe. So somebody put the great axe
Yep.
on there. As you entered the circle to put the great axe on there,
Mm.
so basically, as soon as you cross the first outer circle, you saw it start to glow with 4 symbols with one bigger symbol on the inside. What would you have done if you saw it start glowing as soon as you started to step in there?
I would have not finished stepping in it.
Okay, and you step back out and the circle disappears. The red circles disappear.
Okay.
It requires someone to be in it.
Yeah. When
I
the
have a quick
circle,
question.
So, Garrick, as you
Yeah.
step in, okay, go ahead with your question.
Do those circles match any symbols match anything in the binding books? Because there's some books on binding.
Yes.
Okay. Who was right? Who was right?
all right, yeah.
I am.
So,
I
Garrick, are you
I
going to
usually like
stay
activating
inside the
things.
circle there?
But that may sort of trap you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what
DM?
did you ask me something, DM?
Yeah. Right now,
DM?
your character is inside the outer circle that's in blue. Are you going to stay inside that? Because when you step in, those red glowy things appear on the floor.
Gotta give me a second.
Garrick's impulsive, yes.
Okay,
Eric,
DM.
that's a binding circle.
DM,
It's a
I have
what?
a question. DM,
Magic
Yes.
jail.
There was
can
a-
I decipher the writing of those runes using my occultism knowledge?
Go ahead and roll an occultism basic action macro.
Oh,
Yeah, I
maybe.
wanted to check it, try to identify the magic as the symbols came up as
Wait.
well.
It's
I'm
an
a demon,
exploration.
so
Yeah.
it won't bind me, so I'm fine.
Basic action macro.
Yeah, I am clicking it.
Well, you click on the basic action, and then it should bring up a big list of things.
It's an
Oh,
encounter
just do it.
one. Yeah.
Just do a basic action macro recall knowledge. That'll be the occultism check.
Oh.
Like the macros we set up in the first session.
I have it in my face, but I'm searching for it. I lost it.
Top right, recall knowledge.
Top right. I have
Where it is
repaired.
for me.
It might not be
Well, if
top
you're
right.
on if you're on exploration, you might have to click on the encounter tab to bring up.
And it also might not be top right because the
It's in
position of
alphabetical
everything's
order.
different. Yeah.
Oh, recall knowledge.
You really can't. Nothing really sticks out at you other than some of these symbols match what was in the that one of the books of binding.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I pull out the book of binding or grab it from whoever has it and try and figure out what they do?
Go ahead and roll a recall knowledge check. Again, can't really figure out what they do. The language is way over your current understanding. All you know is that those symbols match what's inside that book.
All right. Well, if your books can't figure it out, I'll figure it out. I'll step further in.
As you step further in,
ooh, hellhounds.
Two creatures.
Spicy.
Come out. I would like you guys to roll initiative.
I am still scouting, so we get a +1.
Yep.
Since I was focused on the book and the sigils, can I use Arcana or Occultism for my initiative?
Yes, you may. Occultism.
Awesome.
Can I use my occultism too?
Yes, because you were focusing on that. Yes.
And I was trying to identify magic as well, so I'll use my Arcana.
Yep.
So mine should be a 26.
And which character is that one?
23.
Kibo.
Kibo should be
I'm
a
going
23.
to fix that. Update participant. Put 26.
Also, remember, Kibo, if your exploration activity is avoid notice, which it currently is set as, you can use stealth.
Yes, that's what I was thinking, but in what Kibo was doing, he was more focused on the ritual than anything else.
Yep.
That's fair.
So Bood, I'm just waiting on yours.
I rolled my 17.
Yeah, I
occultism.
see, but
Oh, you rolled an
didn't do it.
occultism check. You didn't
You-
roll initiative with.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
so
bad, my bad.
if you want to do a cultism initiative check, you would
Okay.
you would on your HUD, you would click the little black
Check
boxes.
it,
Yeah,
check.
there we go.
Check it.
Yep, got it.
Still 17.
There
yeah,
we go.
still 17.
And with that, so somebody said they had to step out. Do you know how long it is until you need to step out?
Oh, no, I'm back.
Not long. Not long. Not long.
Oh, that's you.
Okay, so we are going to we will start the combat, and we're probably going to take our break partially through the combat, but we are going to begin the encounter. Kibo, as you are focusing on the symbols in that book of binding, with Garrick in the circle, as he stepped close to the center of the circle, two beasts, fiery red glow around them, appeared in the circle and are glaring directly at Garrick. What are you going to do?
All right, brandishing both the blades, and Kibo's just going to. Well, I guess we were wrong on the forge part, and thrust one of the blades forward, and a little bit of electricity is going to start to charge, and I'm going to electric arc both of these guys.
Okay.
So can I go?
Hmm?
Like, I need to stay, or can I go?
Go ahead and roll those damage rolls, and then we'll take our break.
So sorry for such short notice break. My bad.
No worries.
So you did do those. So I'm going to go ahead and click. Go back up here. Click damage.
Join you, whatever one you want.
And
I like farming the hair alone.
they seem to take less damage than you thought they would have from that arc. And with that, we are going to take our break. I just opened up something that gives you a leave, and I'm back. So go ahead and, if you're going to leave, click leave. And when you get back, click I'm back. I'm going to go let my dogs out. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
All right.
Alrighty, hellhounds, huh?
So rather than this being the forge, this might be the testing arena.
This was after that was our second encounter. The first encounter was against goblins, where I whacked myself in the face with the quarterstaff and knocked myself out. And then the goblin tripped and broke its skull on my quarterstaff. So I died and then got the first kill.
This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, yeah. This might be the testing arena for newly made weapons rather than where they make the weapons.
Anybody got ice spells?
I don't, but
even if we did, we wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I had to step away. Why did we think this was a forge?
Because of the magic enchanting books.
Yeah, the line of thinking was that this was a ritual circle to help along the crafting process.
Mm-hmm. And everyone failed their recall knowledges, so
yes,
that's fair. Like it's perfectly reasonable. I just didn't know, so I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, that's fair.
Maybe you found something over here that talked about there being a forge here. I don't know.
No, pure speculation. And I like how we realized that it was from the binding book, but no one told Garrick that. So he's like, he just sees them reading through a book and they all seem stumped. So he's like, all right, I guess I'll just continue.
I tried to.
Yeah, Spike did try to call out to you as you moved forward.
Yeah, I was like, no, I even made the joke like a binding what?
Magic jail.
No, I made the joke as I'm already stepped in. A magic what? And then just hellhounds appear.
Spike will not judge you for doing the rash thing.
It would be hypocritical if he did.
Yeah, that last temple.
I am worried because I know the things are a bit. I'm just comparing them with my Pathfinder 1 knowledge, and I'm a bit scared.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Should be fine.
I'm not sure how strong hellhounds are.
I'm not sure how strong they are in 2nd edition, but I know in 1st they're
pretty low level encounters. Like they're tough encounters, but they're not like.
Yeah, I know. I know they have breath weapon.
Yeah, so do I. I just haven't used it yet. Because I try to stay away from things, but I haven't.
Yeah.
It's in the back pocket if the need ever arises.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy Kibo going Super Saiyan down there with your arcane cascade effect.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So
yeah. Turn up. This break is actually just you powering up. It's real time.
Well, I've always a lot of the if you look at the art a bit closer, the scale armor has the little gaps between it, and whenever the arcane cascade takes effect, that color will change to match the element or whatever magical force is behind the arcane cascade. So since it's electricity, you'll probably see it like sparking off, and the blue, like it now changing into like a blue color throughout the entire armor.
Nice. But yeah, no, this break is just time accurate Dragon Ball.
Yeah, we gotta pad this episode out, so
yeah, we have pad the episode out, so you're just gonna stand there screaming for a good 5 minutes.
Yeah,
it's gonna do different angle shots. It's gonna flash to other characters, different places of them just saying, "Do you feel that?"
It's really funny all that compared to the +1 damage you get from it.
Yeah,
well, so it's for my subclass, it's a little bit more than that because of twin. So when I'm in Arcane Cascade, my twin damage goes up by 1.
Makes sense.
So so instead of a +1, it's a +2, and then Arcane Cascade changes the twin damage.
Yeah, the only thing I'm worried about is because I was told that levels are a bit exponential in 2nd edition. So if it was 1st edition, I'd be like, okay, it's Hellhound. It's gonna be a bit tougher, but we're gonna be fine. This is 2nd edition. I'm not sure what's gonna happen.
It depends on it also depends on like how smart the enemies that you're fighting are.
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of lower level ones don't have the intelligence to use all the factors that the PC can, like with flanking and other types of things, like
Mhm.
map and stuff like that. So most of the time, you'll just get them as like, "Oh, I'm next to you, 3 attacks. That's it."
They might also have the weak template on them, further weakening them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
True.
So yes, it is not quite exponential, but it's not a linear type thing.
Yeah, it's not a linear increase.
Let me get back up. I'm putting your go there.
Before we get back,
And I trust you enough that you're not going to throw death at us at level 1.
No, I would not throw death at you at level 1.
Level
Once we find
3
it-
is when we hit
Level
like
3,
bigger
then,
things.
yeah, free game
Yeah,
to just
but
chop us in
chopping,
half.
And
Just
for-
don't give
for
us a
what it's
deck of many
worth-
things.
For what it's worth, we have had several reasons to believe that this would be the outcome of interacting with the circles. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have a quick question.
Yes.
Are we supposed to see the Hellhound's position initiative?
Yeah.
Because we currently don't. Or at least I currently don't.
You'll
Yeah,
see
I
it.
don't see
You'll see it the first time they make
Okay.
a turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's hidden until they
That makes
they actually show up
Makes
in
sense.
initiative.
Gotcha.
That way, you guys know where you guys are in initiative, kind of, but you don't know where the other guys fall in until they actually fall in.
Makes
Mhm.
sense.
Yeah.
I will clean
Okay.
up what I'm posting in the handout section in between sessions because it got rid of the carriage returns. But I'm
Yeah.
putting all of the books in there for right now.
Gotcha.
I'll go ahead and click that. And
Well, if this is a binding circle, then my plan is I hit them and then I run away.
I mean, yeah, there's nothing they may not be able to leave.
Yeah, who knows? We don't know. We weren't able to tell.
Yeah. So we'll have to learn via experimentation.
Mhm. Alternatively, I just try to hit it twice.
Yeah.
So I'm basically, do I hit it once and run away, or do I hit it twice and have to say next to both of them? I'm leaning towards runaway.
Yeah, if nothing else, that gets you closer to the group.
Mhm.
okay, all the books are in there. Like I said, I'll go back through and put the carriage returns
Mhm.
in. Let's see where Bood is in initiative towards the end. Let me.
Do we know how long he has to step away for?
No, but since everybody else is back, we will go ahead and continue until it's his turn. Then we can summarize what's up. So, Kibo, as you finished up your turn, you did Arcane Cascade.
Yep.
And is that the last thing for your turn?
Yep. That's my turn.
Ural.
Okay. Before I go, a question I had was, what is on the walls of this room? Is that stone or?
The walls are tapestries. They're kind of threadbare, like they've been
Gotcha.
rotted out.
All right. So I'll be using Act Together. I'll be giving 1 action to Ural and 3 to Pops. Pops is going to go around here,
I'm back.
right there. Ural is then going to cast Protect Companion on him. And then Pops is going to take a swing at this guy, one on the right, with his sword.
Okay.
Could he have gotten to a flanking position, or was that not enough movement?
I do not have enough movement. I thought about that.
Gotcha.
I could use a second action to step, but I could also hit him. So we'll try that first, and we'll see how that goes. Oof. Yeah, that's unexpected.
So Pops does
and
swing and misses.
And then he is going to try and menace this guy by yelling at him in halfling, actually. He doesn't expect it to understand. He just wants it to be afraid. Sorry, I have to make sure I'm selecting the correct token for the basic action. Oh, well, I mean, that works.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
He's waving his longsword around like in a threatening manner towards it, obviously trying to attack it, but also to menace it. And that is my turn.
Okay. That brings us up to Varys.
All right. Would I be able to do a recall knowledge on these guys
Sure.
with religion?
Go ahead.
Right.
Use the target it and use the scroll one that's on your action bar that we put on your action bar.
Okay. Yeah, I see. And then I select a question and what the? Okay.
Yeah, you send it to me, and it will pop up in a second as a secret check.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is Arcana. I was wondering if it was able to use religions instead of like fiends.
Yeah.
Okay. How do I change that?
When
'Cause for me, it
you
popped
do
up.
the recall knowledge, let's see. Let me. You
the,
are
the macro
Varys.
that does it rolls it for all of them. And then
Yeah,
the
it will roll it
picks.
for all of them.
Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. Okay, sorry about that. Let me redo this then.
We can
just
change it
assumed.
to religion, and then I click recall.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
You don't remember anything except that they're fiends.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. And I will simply. I think I will just cast a divine lance at it then.
Okay.
My last two actions. God, I can't roll well today. All right, but
And the lance just
that.
goes over it. So that brings us up to Garrick.
All right.
When they came out, you started to feel warmer as heat starts to emanate from these two beasts.
Yeah. I guess I kind of want to get that flanking bonus. Guess I'll just. Flanking or that. I think I'll just try to hit it normally. And then reposition myself. Alright. Attacking. Make sure I target. I will hit him with the vicious swing.
You take that great axe and you swing at it, making significant contact with it. Go ahead and roll damage.
Not great damage. These ones are easier to cut than those skeletons.
It does seem to have taken significant damage from the swing you took at it.
And then I'm going to attempt to run out of the circle if I can. Can I leave the circle, or am I
Yes,
stuck?
you can leave the circle.
Alrighty. And that's where I'll move.
Okay. That brings us up to Spike.
Spike.
Okay. Yeah,
Spike, do
in
your
this
thing.
room, is this room? Are there like debris, like rocks, scattered books, anything like that? Like,
In
not even,
this
like,
room,
big
there
rocks,
are
like-
no. There's probably some rubble. but
Perfect. That's all
no
I needed to hear.
books.
All I needed to hear. I am going to cast telekinetic projectile to chuck a bit of that rubble at the one nearest me.
Okay.
You know what? I have 2 hero points.
Yes, you do.
Oh yeah, always forget about those. Oh well.
Need to hit.
I unfortunately haven't failed. Or fortune.
So just like flick my wand and a rock flies at it.
Rocks falls, everyone dies.
I have 1 action. Might as well use this. Force bolt. You hit it for another 4 damage. Ha ha ha!
Alright.
That one went down. And I'm going to go ahead and re-put it on your turn. Anything else?
No, that's 3 actions. So I will hit end turn.
Okay. That brings us up to the remaining Hellhound. It turns and faces Pops as it sees his buddy go down. And it strikes at Pops with his jaws. Making contact.
All right. Oof. I will use my life block reaction, which comes from Protect Companion, to reduce that damage by 10.
Okay, so I'm going to apply the damage, then I'm going to give you 10 back.
Okay. And then I take 5 because of the life block reaction.
So I'm going to give you 5 back because of the shared hit points.
Yeah, that's effectively how it works out, yeah.
Okay. And it knowing that it's going to start making its way towards the outer circle. Pops can make a swing at him if he wants to.
Pops does not have reactive strike.
Oh, Pops does not have reactive strike. So it makes a couple steps over, and then it will.
Oh boy.
Explode.
Cast breath.
Oh, and you're
think it's-
lined up perfectly. Oh.
Yeah, you guys are you're right there, aren't you?
As a reaction, I'm going to cast Eat Fire to
So
give
am
myself fire resist.
Okay.
So am I.
Very nice. You have nice. Nice.
It is. I don't know why everybody doesn't take that cantrip.
As a cantrip, it's pretty strong.
If only I could, but
That's fair.
Yeah, on every spell list but divine.
I need the three of you to roll your saving throws. Reflex saves.
I am using a hero point on that.
Okay.
God damn it.
So Spike rolled. Does anybody need me to repost it?
I might. I'm not seeing where to click to roll it.
Right past the 2 eat fires. It's right above it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Okay, got it. If you can roll above average, well, I'll just take it then.
Let Spike take 9.
Because he critical failed.
I crit failed.
Mhm.
Twice.
Yeah.
Twice.
The dragon can't handle fire.
But
He's not a red dragon. It's fine.
That's true. I'm not a red dragon. I'm an imperial dragon, baby.
Yeah.
okay, and that will end that one's turn. Bringing us up to
now
Boone.
it's my... Yeah. Okay, quick question. How exactly Tumble Through works?
You make an athletics
Acrobatics.
check or acrobatics check, and against you target the monster.
Target the creature, and then do the basic action macro for tumble through.
Okay, but I need to be right next to it.
Yeah, you move through its space, basically.
It's part of your movement.
It's part of your
as part of the
movement that will let you go through its space.
Okay,
Yeah.
I use my one action to move 10 feet. My second quick action to, I don't know, intimidate it with like whipping of my whip against the floor to make it scared.
Trying to demoralize.
Yeah, demoralize.
Okay, so make sure it's targeted, and then do the demoralize basic action.
Do I need to?
The materials.
I need to. Can I just roll without using language?
You have
There's a
intimidating
feat for
glare.
that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you need the intimidating glare.
Yeah, so you have to pick a language.
Oh,
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Nice though.
You succeeded.
Against all odds.
You got your panache.
yeah. And I use my summon blade on it.
Okay.
It's +6 or +2.
So you're using your
plus-
finisher.
Hell yeah, we are going all in.
Okay, go ahead.
And you do the +6 since you're not.
Yeah, you're using
I don't think you have iterative attacks yet. You don't have the penalty.
Okay, so it's +6.
Yep.
Yeah, the highest number.
Oh.
You use one of your hero points. You have 3.
Yeah.
So right click on that 10.
And select reroll using hero point.
There we go.
Oh.
Hitting it. So go ahead and click damage.
Nice.
Make a strike with the following. Okay. And it does take damage. But with the amount of damage that Boo just did to it compared to the damage that Pops did, this one seems to be healthier than the other hound. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Little brother. We killed little brother. We still got big brother.
Okay. Well, one question. It is demoralized. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so it has demoralized 1 for the next turn.
Yeah, it's frightened 1 right now.
Okay, and it will be frightened 1. Because I hit it with melee attack.
It won't reduce. It won't lose it at the end of its turn because he has remorseless lash. I can speak.
Okay. Got it.
I'm reading too many books today.
So that brings us up to Kibo.
All right. So seeing the opportunity that Bao just created, Kibo is
Oh,
going
it's
to
flanked!
run
Yeah,
up
it's
here with
flanked.
his first action, and then he is going to
Kill it!
spell strike with gouging claw.
Ooh,
We'll go with piercing since I already do.
kill it
slashing.
with ice.
Nice. All right, so 10 points of damage and 2 persistent bleed.
Nice.
Ooh. If it beats, we can kill it.
Okay.
All right, and that's
Gouging Claw.
Kibo's turn. Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. That brings us up to Ural.
All right. We're going to do another act together. 3 actions to Pops, 1 to Ural. Ural's going to cast Guidance on Pops. And then Pops is going to come around here
Okay.
and strike at the Hellhound with his sword.
You got this, Pops.
Decent. Oh, yeah. Way to go.
Nice.
Couldn't have done it without Frighten.
Yep. Frightened helped you. And then, so between the
Yeah.
frightened and the guidance, that's what caused you to hit it.
Yep, I think you just hit it. Yep.
And with his last action, let's see how long, because map is bad, but you know.
I mean, you can see. I mean, you might roll high.
That's true.
Okay, there's a 20 on the dice for a reason.
Yeah. So he goes in to smash him with his heels.
Ooh,
Yeah, see?
There you go.
Exactly.
Yep. There
nice!
we go.
And
We'd
hits.
love to see it.
Oh,
Only a 1 on the die, but still, that's 5. That's 5 damage.
Mhm. Yep. And that's the end of my turn.
The flame glows around this hound start to get weaker and weaker as Pops makes that double hit on him, bringing us up to Varys.
All right. Well, I'm not going to try to finish it off when the others can. I'll instead want to cast Heal with all 3 actions since we're rather injured here. So, 30-foot emanation.
That'll probably also heal the hound.
yeah, they'll heal the hound.
Oh,
as
will
well.
it?
Yep.
Oh, I forgot that's how that works in this. Ugh.
To be fair, there's a lot more healing on our side than its side.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's probably fine. We've got both Garrick and Spike to both deal damage to it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
So
yeah. So that's going to be just a heal 3 action. So I push the button, and now apologies, I'm not sure what I'm due from there.
roll
After just
damage
hitting
slash
shows up.
healing. Place your emanation.
Oh, I see. Yeah. All right. So I did already place the emanation, so I don't know why it went away.
So who all were you trying to heal? And I can add them
It's
to
going
it.
to be, it's me, Spike. Let's see. I'll maybe just replace it.
It
Hit me.
hit everyone in the bottom right.
Yeah, basically.
So everybody plus
everyone-
you.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody but Garrick and Ural.
Ural.
Yep, got it. Did it not give you the option to set everybody as a target?
I placed the emanation.
Yeah, so
but it didn't.
It should give you the option to set everybody as targets, and it didn't. So I'm going to go ahead and click this. Let me try it again. T, Shift T, Shift T, Shift T, Shift T, Shift T.
Here we go.
There you go. Now you guys all have your heal buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, not much to kind of roll low roll, but that's fine.
So Sir Breachmane got his. Okay. I just want to make sure. Kibo. Looks like everybody took their healing except for Bowed. Except Bowed's at full health, so we're good.
Yeah, so it doesn't need it.
Yep. Anything else?
That was all my actions.
Garrick.
All right, I will use my first action to move on up, and then we're going in for that vicious swing.
I'm just moving the dead body out of the way.
All right. Yep. Does it auto add flanking for me? Or?
Yes, it will.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh!
Kaboom!
All right, goodbye.
That's a
He's
hit.
Many
gone.
19s.
Yeah, he's gone.
He has one hit point left.
Critical. Well, you just healed him, so he has a bit more.
Thank you to the frightened. It would have just been a regular hit without the frightened.
Yeah, as I just rush in, leap up with my axe, and just bring it down, right on this thing's spine.
Oh shit!
44 damage. Yep.
44 damage.
Sounds about right.
As I just cleave this thing in two, and my axe gets stuck in the ground a bit. Put a little bit too much force into that one.
As you do that, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to end the combat, but then I'm going to pause it for a second.
Okay, I am going to cough out smoke and pain.
Okay.
Bowd said something that I don't know what he said.
Sorry, but what you just did?
What? What about it?
It was a massacre. You split it in half. We don't have flex tape to fix it up.
Why would we want? Why would we want to fix it?
As
just coughing out smoke.
As Garrick makes that big swing at that hellhound, the outer red circle starts to pulse back. Let me turn on my camera. The outer red circle starts to pulse back and forth, getting brighter and brighter. All of you internally in your native tongue, not coming through your ears, but internally in your mind, you hear, "How dare you take out my minions? Prepare for your death." Does the party desire to do anything after they hear this?
Garrett will
Yes, get
bring
that
out, ready his weapon.
Yeah, Kibo's going to immediately start repeating shield.
Okay.
Yep, I'm keeping an eye out for anything, so scouting, I guess, technically.
I raise my head to the sky, and in Draconic, I just shout, "Bring it!"
We're not cocky at all.
And as I say "bring it," I breathe out the full puff of smoke above my head. Creating a little bit of concealment above my head for a minute.
We are unrelenting force. We are dragon force.
Who said that? Was that what was said in Draconic?
No, it was in the normal human. It was me.
Okay.
Just a second. I need to.
I'm just trying to position myself. Probably over here. We don't want to cluster up and set in case the next thing has a breath weapon too.
Yeah.
Surrounded. I feel that our weapons are going to be useless against it.
Other than the voice in our head, is there any sign that something is on its way?
The circle is starting to pulse. And it seems just being light to begin with, it starts to get seems like the light is almost solidifying.
That's why I wanted flex tape.
I just cut this hellhound in half.
You are so dead.
Second.
Oh,
The image did not carry over, so I'm going to recreate
Spike,
it.
what the fuck you doing? Oh no. I think Spike just got possessed. Spike just
It was like
does like the
a
exorcist
dog,
crawl.
like a dog circling to find its spot.
Spike, are you trying to summon Tobaki?
Yeah, no.
Alduin?
No,
Yeah,
I'm trying to summon Apsu. He will help us.
And Spike just does like Spike just arms snap back, does the exorcist crawl, starts crawling in, just drawing sigils on the ground.
What the fuck is Saxu? Some
Apsu.
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 Who the hell is Apsu?
The first
God.
dragon.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's a dragon god.
As you guys do your shield and stuff.
You mean Saku? The guy who make great sake?
No.
Oh.
Ooh,
I'm not old enough to drink sake.
That's a big demon.
Yeah, that one I remember, and
This is one of ugly motherfucker.
We got this. We got this.
It's a demon!
I'm staying partially hidden. Because I'm at half health.
No, I just got to crit it again, guys. It's easy.
How bad this can be?
Yeah.
I'm too afraid to run that far, so I'm not going to come cast Runic Weapon on you. I'm sorry.
Is Pops going to step out of the circle or not?
Well, if you said that you wanted to cast Runic Weapon on, I would have come over to you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Who wants me to come near them?
Spike.
Yeah. Spike.
Oh.
All right, I'll be. Yeah, and then you can Runic Weapon me while we're.
Yeah,
I think
when the
that
fight
was that.
start.
I
It only
look
lasts a minute.
Okay.
I look at this jailer.
Oh.
Look at my weapons.
Oh, I'm not in initiative.
I think I have your job.
So there is no stealth or anything else. This is all a perception initiative this time.
yep.
All right. I'm not showing up in the initiative, but do I just still roll it? And should I
which
should
one?
appear? Garrick,
Garrick, I'm trying to find your body.
right down here.
He's over by me.
That's why I missed him. You are now showing up in initiative.
Yep. All right.
I have rolled
Yeah.
18. It is very poked up.
Initiative. Scouting. Please save my soul. No. Well, at least I'm before him, and I'm before him, and damn it, I'm after Spike.
You can delay
I'm
till
before-
after me if you want.
Yeah, I could.
And
Yeah.
in your head, as this thing appears, thank you. And we will begin the encounter with Bowed. You see that image of that devil appear in the exact center of the circle.
Sure. I will go grab a bite. Oh, okay, this is going to be extremely funny, but I want to demoralize him.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right. You want to get into like a flanking position since all of us on this
I'm
side?
going to use the Draconics for it.
Draconic. I'm not sure. He was speaking common before, so
He spoke all our native tongues.
Yes.
Yeah.
true.
Well, you don't know that. You don't know that. Whatever language is
true.
your native is what you heard it in. You don't know that he spoke it in every tongue.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay, Draconic
I
it
don't
is.
know if that's.
Ooh.
Failure. Doesn't speak the language.
Does not speak
No.
the language.
Okay. Then I'm going
Move
to...
up and just hit him, I guess.
No. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to move here. Tumble through.
Going for it.
Nice. You got it.
Okay.
So now you're on the other side of him. Yep.
And now you've gone Super Saiyan.
Okay, and then I will move... Wait, I moved 20, then I have 5.
You don't have
more.
to full move. You could
You don't
stay
have
in
to full
range,
move.
stay ahead.
And moving through a space costs 10 feet of movement instead of 5.
Oh, okay, so I'm here.
So hit him. Hit him good.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you have
Because-
two. That was 2 actions.
Yeah.
You still have an
Tumble
action.
through and move. And then
No. Tumble through is part of your move.
Yeah, tumble
Yeah,
through
tumble
is
through
part of,
gives you a move.
yeah, that's part of your movement.
Shit!
Yeah, you can do both.
Brave.
Hit him hard.
Damn it.
Yeah, I know I'll copy the finisher. Fucking go.
Yeah. Eee.
You miss.
I'm going to use my hero
Click the,
point.
or you can use the hero point, or you can click the precise strike damage button.
I will really using hero point.
Yeah, be impressive.
Nice.
Nice.
Ooh.
Go ahead and click damage.
Totally worth a hero point.
9.
For 9 solid damage.
Okay, and after this damage, can I pose like? Okay, there is one.
Like a member of the Ginyu Force.
No. I don't know.
Sentai.
I don't know how to pose it, but I want to pose like the guy from Rising, Sam. I want to pose. Give me a good time, Jack. That pose.
Oh, like Jetstream Sam.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Varys.
All right, I'm gonna first action preemptively get Angelic Halo on. So, well, okay, yeah. All right, so I have that, and I'll also get the Angelic Blood in case I have to make a saving throw. And then for my last 2 actions, I think I'll just stick with I might try Daze. Don't know how Will would be, but
Does Daze to humanoid? Nope. Okay.
just one creature. So he has to make DC 17 Will.
Hey, he failed.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, and okay.
Unfortunately, not a critical fail.
It was show me a good time.
Okay.
And that's all 3 actions.
Okay. Act together as always.
Got it.
3 to Ural, 1 to Sir Breachmane, who is going to go and get here.
Oh,
And-
yeah. I found it that keep.
Ural is going to cast 2 spells. The first spell is going to be Boost Eidolon, which is going to pop, of course.
Okay.
You see this sort of yellowish beam kind of shoot over to him. And then he casts Bless. That will matter very soon, I'm sure. And that's my turn.
Garrick.
I'm going to delay my turn.
Okay. I'm going to click delay. Just let me know when you want to pop back in.
All right.
It is that
Gary, go Super Saiyan on his ass!
creature's turn. Knowing that you tumbled through and hit it, Bowed, it is going to target you. And it reaches out with its hands and some manacles. And so I'm going to target you. You are targeted.
Ah!
You are restrained.
Kinky.
And that is its turn. You have manacles around your hands.
Yep. And while restrained, you have both the off guard and immobilized. And you can't
Yep.
attack.
Can
Someone can help me. I'm quite of bind.
Oh, god damn it.
Kibo.
Alright.
And I mean,
So-
my first part of name is correct. I am bound dead.
Yeah, you're bound.
Shield.
Bowed the bound.
Shield.
Bound the bound.
Shield would have popped and went off. Using that, I'm gonna Arcane Cascade. Force damage. Then Kibo is going to move to right here. Just out of the range of Bless.
Could you have moved down to there? Because then I can't reach him.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I won't be able to get flanking. Yep.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yep, 25. Yeah, I could have reached there. Okay, and then he's going to hit with Spell Strike with Gouging Claw.
Oh, almost a one.
Yeah, the teetering was not fun.
Okay. So boom. And boom.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Spike. Garrick, you want back in yet?
Nope, I'm gonna go right after Spike.
Okay.
Gary, help me!
Spike.
Yep. So I am going to breathe magical energy onto Garrick's axe as I cast Runic Weapon on him. If you want to drag that spell effect over.
Yep, onto my great axe.
And then I'm going to battle medicine myself.
Okay.
I'm just checking.
And hopefully don't kill myself.
Oh!
Oh, it wasn't a crit fail.
It
It's
was
okay.
barely not a crit fail.
Yeah. Almost
but
just
that
cut yourself
is-
open.
Yeah.
So you're lucky that only a 1 was going to cause you to crit fail.
Yes. And my turn.
And I am going to click resume. So, Garrick, I'm going to move you up there, and I'm going to move it to your turn.
All right.
Just a second. There we go. Garrick, you are up.
I'll rush in. And right. Need to space bar.
And now Vicious Swing is gonna do 3d12, which
Yep.
is insane.
Swinging in on this guy.
Kicking
Please, for the
quicker.
love of God, don't miss.
All right.
You hit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
bad.
that's
Oh
pretty.
my god.
Not bad. Not bad. As I swing into his side and just okay.
Um,
That was worth waiting for.
yes, it
Yeah,
was
I'm
worth
glad I
waiting
played my
for.
turn. Stop! He's already dead.
Um,
Um,
as you make that swing, it turns into like when it came in, it was just like a ethereal mist, and then it imported itself. And as you make that swing, it makes that same sort of ethereal thing as it screeches out, "I'll be back," and disappears.
And I'll cut
And
you
with-
down in a single swing again.
And with that, the red circle disappears from around the glowing circle in the center. I need to find Spike and whisper him.
Yay!
Um,
I'm on the bottom right.
Gary, can you help me?
I think manacles require thievery, not. I don't think.
Yeah,
I
With
can't
with
physically
him
break.
going, it would need somebody to do. He does have manacles locked on him. It would require a
Pick a lock.
disable device check.
Oh, disable device. Okay.
Keyboard, my key, please help me.
Here we go. Oh, definitely. That would have done that. So he is going to be unrestrained.
Thank you. A question,
They were
DM.
normal manacles.
So,
then I'm
Spike,
assuming they're magic.
in addition to the "I'll be
The
back,"
thingy private.
what I whispered you is
Yeah.
that name comes into your mind.
Do I recognize it at all?
You don't.
Can I do a recall
but
knowledge?
you can do a recall knowledge check.
DM.
Yes.
Those shackles that I have, that I had on me, do they still exist?
Yes, they do.
Okay, can I tuck them like Prince of Persia tuckings kind of style of around my hand?
Poor manacles.
Just a second.
That are really crappy ones.
I mean, I am jailers of the words.
So, Spike, yes, you do remember that name. It Control C. I'm going to go ahead and paste that. He is known as the Eternal Warden of the Iron Cells.
And was that guy we fought him, or like some guy who works for him, or like
That is the name of who you just
beat the crap out of?
beat the crap out of.
Okay.
Let him get up. Let him get up. Fight back.
Assuming we have time, Spike is just, for the moment, is just focusing on patching himself up in the corner.
Okay. And I am going to give you a little bit more lore on him because of what you rolled.
Cool.
And I'll let you do with what you
No, I failed at healing twice.
Oh boy.
Next level, I will be great at healing. I just not good now.
Mhm.
I'm grabbing assurance next level.
Good job, Bound and Gibo. You too, sir. Richmond, was it? Not bad, not bad.
Went over much better than I would have expected, but
Of course, I'm here, my trusty axe.
yeah, as much as
And
I'd
what
like to
about
disagree
me,
with you,
muscle man?
I did. I said you did quite well. You were the first one to strike at the enemy.
Thank you.
I'm gonna treat wounds myself as well,
okay.
since
Do you want some aid with that one?
sure.
Yeah.
Appreciated.
I want to treat those marks that were left behind by mana, those shackles.
Aggro, great.
Just make a basic medicine check.
Mhm.
Yeah, just to see maybe I make it even worse for you. That is something that could happen.
Yeah.
No, I help you out.
Cool. So now
So,
I just do the treat.
Garrick, you want to use the treat wounds basic action macro?
Oh no, I was aiding his.
Oh, you're
that
aiding,
was my original
okay.
plan.
Got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so as great as I would love to take that role,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I was not.
So go ahead.
But so yeah, I just target
Varys,
myself and
go ahead and treat your wounds with the aid.
Mhm. Yep. All right. Use selected action. And one.
Okay, so now what?
nice.
Picking our wounds a little bit.
The
First.
+1 made it a crit.
Yep.
Nice.
Go ahead and take that healing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to advance us 10 minutes for that round.
I focus back.
I guess this was just a
Spike, are
summoning
you going to do
circle.
anything with that information?
Yeah, once I'm done failing to heal myself, I'm gonna come over.
DM, those those hellhounds corpses are still there or they're just gone?
They're gone. They're they're gone. They basically
Okay,
did the
so-
same thing as you killed them. They disappeared.
So the only remaining thing about our combat is my shackles around
That
my
is
arm.
correct.
The last thing you sent me does seem to cut off. It goes deemed too
It was supposed to be a
dangerous.
period. Let me go ahead and give
It
you
said
the rest.
including and then something.
It's because my cut and pasting is not getting everything. So I'll whisper Spike
That's fine.
and put the rest in there. There's the end of it.
Perfect.
So this seems to just be a summoning circle and nothing more. So we should probably destroy it.
It's a little more.
I see.
The guy you just sent back to hell. He's named Corlock. He runs the jails of the iron. He's the eternal warden of the iron cells. He
The hell
damns
is
souls in hell and devils who break law kind of get imprisoned there.
that? Oh, so we kind of summoned the good guy in hell from hell to just beat him up.
Well,
I mean, we
It's
beat up a
hell.
warden. Wardens are not by default good people.
I mean, he keeps orders that are much more evil from escaping.
yeah, he imprisoned the people that broke evil rules.
he guards the prison that broke devil rules and people who are damned to hell.
Okay, so in this fight, there was a chance that someone escaped.
I mean,
I
it's
didn't
possible.
see anybody that did.
I don't think the version of him we just fought is his full powered self, because I think a guy who runs a jail in hell is probably stronger than Garrick. No
Yeah.
offense, Garrick.
I could probably take him still.
Spike, roll a
Give me a
general
bit.
recall knowledge check, please, with you saying that.
Like it was probably an avatar or something.
Untarget yourself and re-roll, so I can get
Or did I
everything.
roll did I roll a recall knowledge on myself?
Yes, you rolled recall knowledge on yourself and don't know anything about yourself.
I mean, it seems accurate. He's mistaking himself for a dragon. I mean,
I
knows
am a
himself
dragon.
for a dragon. Yeah.
How dare
yeah.
you?
So with you saying that this was probably a weaker version of itself, it's probably because of the binding circle that was there when he
Oh.
came through that made him weaker.
Maybe the circle weakened him.
Shouldn't
makes
destroy
sense.
it.
Which
What-
books
what's
had those symbols?
Well, I think we've explored all we can, really, so we should probably report back.
There's still
There's
that
that
tunnel,
tunnel.
that we never
That's
looked
true.
down.
I think it's worth a shot.
I think it is part of our purview here.
Thank you, Dark Vision. All the light sources are running ahead.
You need one of us to come back real quick so that.
No.
You can
We have
see,
Dark Vision.
Okay.
It's just in black and white.
As you enter that, again, there are all of the tiny feet paths that go through there. You do see that it goes on for hundreds and hundreds of feet. Are you going to continue following it?
If it's this
Looking,
long, maybe we should report back first.
that might be
Report
a good
back about
idea.
the tunnel and then.
And everything else. Yeah.
We
Does
do have
this-
that map
does-
as well. We could.
Yeah, does this match up to the map at all?
It does.
Hmm.
You basically you can see. Well, you think it may. There is where the map starts, or one of the endings on the map. The curving lines on the map kind of follow this cavern that you have done. Basically, it looks like if you were to go another couple hundred feet on the map, I'm going to bring you back to. So you're on the library. I am going to kind of draw what the map looks like. Actually, let me go to the Theater of the Mind screen. Bring you all to the Theater of the Mind.
Mhm.
And just give you a generic let me go here. Why is it saying my drawing object is locked?
It's snowing here in the Theater of the Mind.
Yeah, that's cool.
Ah,
Oh, that's the drawing object that's locked. Okay, I'm going to unlock. Then I'm going to come back here, and now I'm going to be able to draw.
ah. You don't want us drawing on your perfectly crafted maps.
Well,
I wouldn't trust me with the ability to draw either.
So starting from the right is what it looks like, and then you see, if you were to, based off of the where the things are bending. Why aren't you letting me draw again? The map seems like it stops in a large room, and then there's some gaps. There's a gap in between that large room and something else like this. That's what you see on the map area that you're able to discern. You guys are approximately, after what you've traveled about halfway to where that bend to that large room would be right now.
So do we want to finish traveling this way, or do we want to head back first?
Well, since it matches the map, we know there's at least a space beyond here.
Yeah,
I'm on the side of... Sorry, go ahead.
If there's a destination, at least it's not aimless wandering.
Yeah, I agree. I think it might be prudent to go and check this chamber out before we report back.
Yes.
I agree.
They did say there was a back entrance as well, which is the one that we came to. This could lead to the other side where the main excavation actually are.
That's a good point. We didn't see another entrance during our while exploring the library, so...
It would be good to go into there and clear that out, just in case they accidentally open it up and run into like undead or something.
Yep. Yep, I think
I agreed.
That's 3 to go forward. What about you others?
Yeah, I'm fine going forward. I don't know if you were counting me. I don't know if you heard me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Me too.
Okay. As you've traveled this several hundred feet, you also know that you're going down. Besides horizontally, you're also traveling down. As you make it right before the last bend that's shown on that map,
Orc cave. I wonder what we'll find in here.
Don't worry about the name.
it.
It's not necessarily an orc cave. It's just map I used.
How long did it take us to go through that cave? Because that might affect our treat wounds immunity.
I'm going to go ahead and... if you guys were going nice and, carefully trying to do it, I'm going to say about half an hour.
Okay.
Alrighty.
And that will take us to a second. Let me get to where I can select people that treated people. Yeah, about 45 minutes has elapsed since the treat wounds. There's about 13 minutes left on the treat wounds immunities that are there.
Alrighty.
That's right. How are you doing, Uriel? You look a bit injured. Do you need some medical attention?
Ural.
Ural?
You here?
You want push to talk?
Might have stepped away.
Afflict summoner friend?
Yeah, he does need a little bit of healing.
Yeah.
I think he was on the...
Yeah, because it does seem better days. I think we can probably treat wounds, and then after that 10 minutes we can retreat Spike.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I'll aid you.
Focus.
I'll attempt to aid.
I'm also going to cast guidance because I really should be doing that more often.
Yeah.
I'll actually cast it on him. I forgot I was targeting prematurely. Whoops.
I think that does work. Let me check the aid DC. Typical DC is 8. Okay, no, so I fail. But I didn't critically fail, so I don't detriment you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go ahead and drag that guidance out.
I targeted myself with it. Oh, wait. Oh,
okay.
Yeah, I have to do the effect.
Yeah, you gotta have the...
So, It gave me the immunity, but not. So,
You have to manually add the +1 for guidance.
yeah.
I believe.
Oh, I added it twice.
There
Okay.
you go.
Yeah. So now with guidance.
It's not like it stacks, so it
Yeah.
disappeared.
Okay. Trying to do this in time. Can we pause the time then, so I can get guidance on without it wearing off
there
while
we
I'm
go.
menuing?
Yep, got it. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so that re-add it this time. Targeting Uriel and treat wounds.
Thank you.
And plus, wait. A second.
I don't know why the
Plus-
bless effect is still up. It should not be.
Oof, I'm going to hero point that 'cause I've not spent any of my hero points. I
Okay.
really should be.
Yeah, I got a hero point while I have 3. I'm like, ugh.
Nice.
There you
Crit.
go.
Nice, there.
It's a crit because of guidance.
Yep.
But, alright, so when he gets back, he can do that.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
Now we can.
Yeah, we can.
Cool.
Go ahead and roll your heal.
And then healing for Spike.
I have a
is
feeling it's
next.
going to put me at full because I only need 5.
Yeah, I think with the critical, I don't think it could not.
Yeah.
Except
then-
before that once.
And then we were going to heal Spike.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
and so then
Ow.
that took 10 minutes, which we can then sit around for 3 more minutes for it to wear.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so Ural is at full. I'm going to go ahead and boom, 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 and let me check.
Yeah, we see it.
Spike.
And I'll
Nice.
attempt to.
Spike would attempt to heal himself.
I should probably
Oh.
do it. I'm a professional. I also plus 1 extra +1 over you, right? This
Let me
level.
try to assist you again. I critically
Oh.
fail. You're taking a -1.
But yeah, because my
As
tree
Garrett
wounds-
tries to give advice, and
Yeah,
then
I
he ends up
know you're
interfering
better.
more.
But
Okay, but you still want to. That's
Spike-
fine.
Spike trusts himself better.
That's fine. Here,
Yeah,
I'll
no,
cast
Garrett,
guidance on
Garrett
you,
tries
then.
to give advice. Unfortunately, you don't really want the advice, but Garrett's still trying to give it, and it interferes with your work. You take a -1.
Well, I can cast guidance on you then to compensate.
Yeah. So Spike, go ahead and drag that spell effect onto you.
I think it's
thought
already
it's
on him.
on him.
Yeah, I
I
see it.
targeted him when I cast it, so.
Nice. Nat 20.
Nice.
Very good.
Yeah, I got this.
Go ahead and apply that healing, and Spike is at full health.
All right, I think everyone's at full now.
Okay, I am going to
Traded
unpause
for-
the. I'm going to do the 10 minutes for the treat wounds, and then I'm going to unpause the game.
All right. Oh,
All
so
right.
everybody's in tip-top shape to
And
move forward.
the game is ongoing. So, as you enter this section, you no longer see the footprints because it's no longer packed dirt. You start to see like stone that has been excavated from the inside.
Interesting.
I feel goblins.
As you get to that landing, you guys see 3 sets of glowing mushrooms that provide ephemeral blue halo to the right-hand section of that room.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Okay, DM, I go to the mushroom and I want to take my knife and do not like stick it into it. Like if you cover bread and butter, that kind of thing. I want to cover my knife in whatever the mushrooms.
Think you're
are.
gonna scrape off the top layer with your knife?
No, not like scrape, but like
Try to
Run
get
it
the
across.
luminescence.
Yeah, I want to try to see how the luminescence is provided. Is it the slime that is on the mushrooms? Or
There's no slime on the mushroom. It's the mushrooms themselves. The whole mushroom is glowing.
Okay,
Did I attempt to recall knowledge?
I failed my
Yes,
time and
roll just the
move away.
generic one. Make sure you're not targeting anything.
I believe I am not targeting anything.
Don't quite get anything from it, except for, hey, these things are cool.
Well, there's nothing here. We should probably move along. If they want us to come back and collect mushrooms, I'm sure that's an easy thing we could do. Or they could do it. We have cleared out the area. Is there anything?
After about 30 seconds, everybody that's except for Varys, you guys start feeling like in real world, above world. Let's say you're going on an elevator that goes very fast, and like you get that lifting feeling in your stomach. That's what you're starting to feel as you spend longer and longer inside the light of that the mushrooms.
That doesn't feel great.
Evacuate.
Does it feel like it's mind altering?
It doesn't feel like it's mind altering, but the three of you that are in the upper right, I'm going to pause the game really quick.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hit this. Oh, it won't let me do that. So I need to figure out which three those are. That is Garrick, Sir Breachmane, and Arl.
All right, turning back, I'll keep on seeing them disappear with me to say, looks like it's some kind of teleportation. We should catch up.
You say that just as Spike was about to lick the mushroom because I rolled to see if I licked it.
So
While the game was paused, but I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Spike, you rolled, you licked the mushroom.
Yeah.
It tastes sweet.
I rolled a DC 11 flat check.
It tastes sweet. Your tongue
bite
is
the mushroom.
glowing blue.
Spike, don't eat random mushrooms.
Okay,
Shouldn't have to
Kipo.
tell you this.
You know, Earl, I have this weird feeling that Spike's doing something a little bit stupid right now.
Hopefully, you don't see the everything on that drag.
Well, I suppose we
Nope, I
should
didn't.
catch up.
Is there magic up here? I have detect magic as my exploration activity.
You get a magical sense. Oh, I should have told you this. That entire right section of the map gives a strange magical emanation. Nothing stronger than the others, nothing pinpointed at the mushrooms or any particular area, but the whole region. So I'm going to delete the three of you. 1,
Delete. Oh
2,
no.
3, and I'm going to put you back on the map somewhere else. So that would be Bowd. Garrick is already
welcome.
out. Spike.
Spike, why is your tongue blue?
and Varys.
My tongue is always blue.
He's a blue dragon.
He tried to eat a mushroom.
I knew it.
I didn't try.
You guys all seem to have teleported somewhere. You
licked
do
it.
see some tents, looks like some sort of campsites in front of you.
Approach cautiously. Don't know who we're dealing with.
Um,
I don't know why I'm trying to be by Garrick. I don't have Riddick Weapon anymore.
As you approach, you do see what appears to be previously used campsites. The fire pit is cold and burnt down. It's got ashes, some burnt ends of logs and stuff in it. it's hard to tell, but there seems to it doesn't seem that it's been used recently. Near the campfire, you do see some of those smaller footprints again. Are we you gonna stay around and do a thorough search, or?
Yeah, let's do a thorough
Yeah.
search.
Yeah,
I
I
would
think
say
that'd
so.
be prudent.
We can steal from these.
I would like
people.
everybody who's going to do a thorough search to please roll their seeks.
All right. Seek. There.
Ural.
Mm-hmm.
Seeking around in the upper left-hand area, if you were to have, climbing up. Why is it not pinging? I know why it's not pinging. Up in this area.
Okay.
Behind the crates that are empty, all those barrels and crates are empty. You find what appears to be 4 to 5 sets of skeletal remains of what appears to be kobolds.
Hmm.
You mean dragons?
Kobolds, yes.
Oh no, they're kobolds.
The kobold is like if you take goblin and dragon and smart dragon and combine them both.
Not all kobolds are related to dragons.
Reason why I'm saying 4 to 5 sets is there's 4 skulls, but more bones than would make up the rest of the bodies of 4 kobolds.
Rip in peace.
Yeah, looks like they got wiped out.
Can I do like a medicine or something to identify how long they've been dead? Okay.
How long and how they died, perhaps.
The
Go up and just chew on one of the bones.
You do see several sets of broken ribs. There is no meat left on any of the bones. There are teeth marks from some sort of rodents or something on them. But they are not in like a fossilized condition. You would probably anticipate sometime in the last decade. That's about the nearest you can get. Probably sometime more than a few months because of the lack of meat on the bones, considering it looks like rodents have picked the bones clean. So sometime between, let's say, 6 months and 10 years.
Well, doesn't appear to be anything else besides these bones here.
Interesting.
Is there
Right.
there's tents and whatnot, right?
Yes.
What are the tents made of? Cloth, leathers?
They're made up of skins.
Okay. Spike is going to take time to dismantle the skins off one of the tents, and then wrap the bones up in the skins.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and do some clock advancing. Let me find Spike's token that's flying
Okay.
somewhere.
I'm
There's
still
Spike.
up by the crates.
There we go.
DM, can I help Spike?
There seems to be a chest in this one. Is that chest just more? There's nothing actually in it.
We'll get to that just in a second.
All right.
Spike doesn't know why he's doing this. He's just doing it.
So
Hey.
that chest is does not have a lock on it.
All right, Garrick would have just opened it.
Spike.
Picture what's inside, like if a kobold was a robin. And you know how robins go and collect little tiny bits of here and there to put in their nest?
Gotcha.
There's just a bunch of shiny junk in that chest.
Any coins, or is it just like shiny rocks and stuff?
I'll say you've nothing coinage, but it's just shiny rocks. There may be some raw material in a couple of them, but it's like if you go to the beach and some of the rocks get wet, they shine a little bit different, and little kids will pick them up because they think they're special.
Gotcha.
Ural and Sir Breachmane, that area, it looks like as you get to the top, there's actually a pathway through the boulders there.
Gotcha.
Strange if there was a way out, how they died in there.
Maybe they were jumped.
What's over here? I don't know if it's a thing on the map that was just left over, or
The red artifact, or right
this
here.
over here.
Oh, right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Empty barrels and crates there. Oh, it's something for me to click to.
Okay.
It was supposed to have been a barrel that was open.
Okay.
I got rid of it.
Okay.
We're seeing holes in reality. No.
Whoop, there goes
Lingering
the-
effects of the mushrooms.
Yeah.
Oh, is the party leaving?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
We're moving forward.
No, that's
come
fine.
along, we've found a way forward.
Yes. Suddenly the lights are disappearing. You're like, what's happening?
Spike puts his wand away as he's carrying the sack of kobold remains.
Boat.
As you come up through that little passageway through the thing, we'll wait for Bowd to get up there too. You see a river-ish that's flowing to the south. If you look up to the north, it looks like it's just coming out of the cave walls. Farther up to the north. This appears to be naturally, at least in this area, naturally eroded by water. There is a boat that's moored across on the other side. And with that, that is where we will end today's session.
Okay.
I'm going to stop the stream and then we'll have a discussion.
All right.